Another culture worth mentioning is the Adena Hopewell culture of central and southern Ohio. Now, this is my American history notes revised. I'm trying to update them and learning some new things. So I hope if you watch this video, you'll click like and subscribe or follow and share the video with someone else. Save it to favorites, watch it again, repost it, but feel free to make your own comments. So the Adena part of this civilization lasted from 500 to 100 BC. That's BC, not BCE, okay? The Hopewell part of this culture lasted until 400 AD. These cultures were characterized by large mounds, such as the Great Serpent Mound. The Mississippian culture flourished in the eastern part of the United States between 800 and 1500 and also built great mounds, engaged in trade all over North and Central America, established a chiefdom type of society where a chief ruled along with higher ranking underlings, combining religious and political power into the hands of a few or one person. Cahokia was apparently the largest of all settlements dating to the Mississippian culture and flourished between 950 to 1250 AD. Cahokia's estimated size of 15,000 makes it roughly equal to the size of London at the same time. It was the only thing north of the Rio Grande River which could be classified as a city, even though it lacked many of the elements that we're accustomed to in thinking of a city. Rather than providing goods and services that were traded to farmers for food, this city, according to archaeologists, was composed of farmers, packed in tight, who farmed the surrounding land. Near the city of St. Louis, Cahokia has given evidence of large mounds that were perhaps the center of some type of religious worship. In the book 1491, New Revelations of the Americas Before Columbus by Charles C. Mann, it is stated that from what evidence we have, the Hopewell culture hunted game almost to extinction, and Cahokia altered the landscape in such a way as to create its own demise by changing the course of rivers and deforesting the land, allowing for erosion and encouraging flooding. The myth that the original inhabitants of this country lived at one with nature and did not alter the landscape in any significant way is just that, a myth. Whatever human beings, wherever they go, they alter the ecology and the geography to such an extent that catastrophe is always just around the corner. In the woodlands of eastern United States, the Indians altered the land by clear-cutting and burning to encourage grazing and by a massive planting of fruit and nut trees, as well as land for growing maize, corn. Mann reports that a traveler in 1669 stated that 6 square miles of maize encircled a tightly packed group of Indian villages. The eastern Indians transformed what would have been a giant game park in the eastern woodlands into a mix of farmland and orchards, thus creating, quote, a new balance of nature. Early European visitors marveled at the abundance of fruit and nut trees. It is believed that Cahokia's end began with a great earthquake that leveled the largest mound there, Monk's Mound, in the beginning of the 13th century, which would have been in the early 1200s. Moving north and east, let's look at a news story regarding new archaeological findings in Ohio regarding Indians of the time period of what we would be considered the Middle Ages in Western European history. And this article was from May 30th, 2006. I'll pick it up next time. It's very interesting. I'm going to read it. And I thank you for watching and listening to this video, and I hope that you'll make comments. Thank you.